was muted, thank you. I don't know how that happened. You just saved me. I'm over here yapping and being like, congratulations on getting first. How are you doing? How's your streams been? You can't even hear me. I'm a professional, I swear. But how have you been? Hopefully you've been doing well. Congratulations on getting first. Just welcome in. Hey, what's up, family? Welcome in. How are you guys doing? Hello, Faye. It's John. How's y'all's day? My day's been okay. How's your day been? I've been trying to watch more movies recently. But I also have a lot of stuff I gotta get done. I was muted, yeah. A hydrate! First thing on the stream. Okay, we got this. Drink? Okay. Hydration is complete, thank you. Is the music too quiet? It feels a little too quiet. Should hopefully be a little better. Hi, family, welcome in! It's not. Sorry for the spoiler last time. I genuinely thought a lot of people knew it. It's okay, just in general, be careful when saying things relating to characters because a lot of that stuff isn't revealed until their kanto. And we didn't do their kanto yet. Okay, so it looks like we were. Why does this kind of look like the pie symbol? It's just missing the thingy. We were building a house. Right now, this looks very much like a box. We gotta change that. And we were having a little bamboo area for the panda, which we haven't named yet. And then we have a massive farm that isn't quite massive enough, so I think we should work on that since that's a easy thing to do in the meantime. Hello, welcome in! How many days are you in hardcore? I don't know. It's just with F3, right? I'm blind, but it's here somewhere. At least it normally is. I'm still blind. We're gonna pretend I see it. What's up, Faye? How's it going? It's going so hard. Welcome in here for your son. The heart beats. I really appreciate yourself a ton. I'm not blue. I just got done playing some more Hollow Knight. Heck yeah, how's the Hollow Knight going? Did you beat Path of Pain? Is that what you were working on last? We're gonna need a second hoe as well. Probably just want a bunch of wheat seeds and then some water. Bread's also super nice to have. Then we can always go back to building later. It won't be a big deal. Oh my goodness, swapping between Hytale and Minecraft's messing me up. I felt the event is already welcome in. Have you played Uma Musume? I did play Uma Musume before. But have you ever watched a million? No, I've not. What is that? Is Will not here today? No, today was supposed to be a stream with Will and Potato. But I got busy, so I couldn't do an earlier stream, and Will is not able to stream today anyway. So by the time I was free, Potato was not free. So that's why we're like, okay, we'll just do some Minecraft. That's a good, like, filler day thing. We can just talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Hi, Phil, fantastic, welcome in. I did that yesterday, actually. I was switching to take a whole session, but apparently I didn't. Oh, let's go. Oh, Will. Will will be back eventually, and then we will continue our Hytale playthroughs and our, Quirky Fruit playthroughs. Okay, so the link for your stream in Discord and got thrown into intern stream. What? Did I post the wrong link? No? How did this happen? But how are you doing? Look at it! I forgot to swap this over to make chat easier to read. That was very silly of me. And whoever else like the thing as well really appreciate yourself son. I think I spent 15-ish minutes trying to get the point where I was before, then spent like 30 minutes in that section. Went to the farm where the real gold ship lives in Japan. Oh, getting fancy. But it's pretty good in my opinion. And whoever else like the thing I really do appreciate yourself son. But how's everyone doing? How's the week been so far? I feel like there's so much I want to do this week, and then I get stressed over specific things I have to do, and it's been taking my entire day. Trying to get those specific things done. But hopefully I can speedrun some of the other stuff I wanted to do this week. Felt kind of bad for doing it when I did, because I didn't get to see- Oh no! And hello, everyone! Welcome in! That was that earlier, and Twitch didn't move me over? Oh! Made 2 promos for my book today? Let's go! Promotion's important. 2, 4, 5. This is really bad placement. We're just gonna fix this up a little bit. Slee, thank you so much for subbing to. I really appreciate it. So much. Subscribe for 56 months. Let's go! 56 months ago, before I found your channel, I've lost track and looking for entertainment. Now I'm 56 months older. Hopefully, it's been a very nice 56 months. Wait, have you heard of a song about riding a big skateboard? What? I can't say I've heard this. Is this something that's trending right now? We gotta fill in the annoying parts of the farm before we can get back to the fun parts. Alright, just played some more Terraria. Also got a new sword prop today, so I got to assemble before playing Terraria. How are you? Let's go! How's the sword prop? I love the farm. Thank you! I'm trying my best to make a big farm. Like World Trip Basilia is the anime version? Yes! Oh my god, I love your appetite! Thank you! And hopefully you're doing so well, come in! Well, it's long for that nostalgia. I don't have the patience for a farm, and it's the easiest build. That's honestly entirely fair. Farms can be super time consuming. I should at least cover this corner and a little bit out too. We get about 3 here. I don't even really need this part coverage since it's kind of like a little secret tunnel we got going on. And then you're finishing the Discord. To add once my world to give it life. We're gonna build a giant farm as well. Let's go. There's a war going on, and oh no, and the SMP are playing. Hopefully it's all good. Back from the ads. Welcome back from the ads. Farm needs to be at least 17 times bigger. You might be onto something. Also, make sure I have this. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure everything was set on something. You want a break from the ads? You lovely pandas are reading. Welcome in. Try Spotify Premium. Oh goodness. Every reactor on YouTube has reacted to that. Oh, that song? I don't really follow reaction content stuff to know what's popular in that sphere. And whoever else follows, I really appreciate it. Ton. I know how to get a break from the ads. It goes a little something like this. Is that the entire song? Peak. As songs should be. There is water over here, so it might be easier just to do this section for now. No! Oh, plus we can just take over this section. We can get rid of this altogether. Not threw away my shot. Hello, fam at work, but the only first thing I probably part is it's a slow night right now. I'm glad it's slower. Well, I don't know if it's a good thing if it's slower or not. I don't know if you prefer to have more stuff to do or not at work. But hopefully it's all going well and welcome in. And good afternoon, how are you doing? Welcome in. Super Mario theme? Heck yeah. I didn't even place all the seeds down here. I was slacking last time we were in here. Where was the hard work? Nowhere to be found. Missing in inaction. Go play some Terraria, to be honest. The corruption spreads and it's annoying me here. So I needed to do that work solo. You got this. I know how annoying that can be. That's why we prepped so much in advance. What's your PR on bench? I don't actually know. But Bench is never one of my main focuses just because it's not something I'm particularly the best at. I always liked doing legs. Leg day was always super fun. Others can still go out 4 as well. So a whole lot I could have done with this area. You prepped? Yeah, so we were doing some of the modded stuff, and because of that, one of the bosses dropped an item that stopped the spread. Which was kind of cool. Others also can just... Is it really just this one spot? That's annoying. Oh no. That's okay, we'll make it work somehow. Never felt the early fish all done. RPR on back squad is 340. Getting fancy. Not much, but I've been slacking. That's quite a bit. And Wacko, thank you for the like earlier fish all done. Got the wall of flesh and I had to find out the hollow and corruption spreads to a V shape. Oh no. I'd rather have more stuff to do, but I can deal with not having a lot to do. No, that's entirely fair. I know sometimes things can get boring when you're just kind of stuck there like, okay, now what? I can't just leave, but there's not much to do. Let's get some more seeds, because I think we're running a little bit out, yeah. Let's try to get another sack. I should probably just take my bed with me when we do this, since we're going to be on the farm quite a bit. I'm on 13% corruption right now. I spent too much time digging and throwing purification powder. SOS, please. Let's gravel. I was like, did I miss a spot of the sugarcane? This would be a tragedy. Everything. TikTok, and it's about dubbing the entirety of every Project Moon game. Oh, English voice acting? Heck yeah. That's a cool thing to find. This looks so peaceful. Why do I play goofy FPS games? And I'm like, man, doesn't go eating. Look, I mean, there's nothing wrong with FPS games. Although sometimes they can be quite stressful. I've seen a lot of friends rage when playing anything from like an Arc Raiders, Call of Duty, etc. 35 stream streak, let's go! You know what sucks about it, low-key? The corruption? That valid was yours? You should play horror mods with your friends in Minecraft? We did one time. Around Halloween. It might have been on Halloween, I'm not sure. Will and I were like, you know what would be a terribly funny idea? What if we just get all of the Minecraft mod packs that are spooky and play them? It was supposed to be a video as well. That's something else I have to finish, but I have such a backlog for long-form content. Playing for leaderboards, because heart rate spikes. Oh no! Heart rate spikes are not good for business. Please take care of yourself. This is so peaceful. You should try playing peaceful games in between. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be like really good in an FPS game, but sometimes you also just need to start a big farm in a game. Was that when my friend said she was gonna play Terraria with me when I was starting and it never happened? Oh no! Need to get a group chat call going to try to get someone to play. I believe in you, Zappy! Do I need this spot here? Can I just... Hunt it on. Wow, that's crazy. We just fixed an issue. 1, 2, 5. Bum, ba, da, bum. I don't mind, I lose my top 500? And that's not good? Oh, I don't know, man. I'd lose my top 5. Oh, no. I mean, how often do you play? Is it like an everyday thing? Is it a once in a while thing? Could you play a song? Oh, I don't take song requests on here, unfortunately. Sometimes it gets copyright checked by some of the other sites. But hopefully you're doing so well, Kevin. We're 2 streams away from cringe. 65 streams streak, let's go! Ooh, Valentine's Day this weekend. Is anyone doing anything fun for Valentine's Day? Valentine's isn't real, for real? No, that's entirely fair. I don't think I was ever a super huge fan of Valentine's Day. Gonna be sitting at home eating heart-shaped chocolates while sobbing in the corner. Oh no! At least the chocolates are good. Yeah. Work and stuff, I try to get on it every couple of days. Is Minecraft your main game? I wouldn't say it's my main game anymore. A couple years ago, it definitely was. Now I play it when So like today was supposed to initially be Core Keeper. But then one of my friends got busy and then we were like, okay, maybe we'll swap to like a Pikmin 4 or something. But then my other friend was busy as well. So on days where everything's busy, it's kind of just we're gonna just chill, talk, play some Minecraft, start a farm. Sometimes a Saturday or a Monday, you'll just find me on here playing Minecraft. But I also have been playing a lot of Mass Effect 3 on Wednesdays, Limbus Company on Thursdays, Core Keeper on Tuesdays normally, Hightail Fridays. Sundays are back to Terraria with my one friend as well. Start a farm, bro, found it in peace. Like to celebrate Leif Erikson Day on Valentine's, let's go! Same as every year for me, trying to stay home and play games solo, especially since most of my friends probably already got Valentine's. Oh no! I know there's been times before where I did like a Galentine's Day. I would hang out with some friends, we'd go watch movies, eat ice cream. It was kind of peak looking back. But I haven't done that in a while. 8:45. Sorry for being someone upset right now. I didn't express right now on the Discord. No, entirely fair. It is a-okay, Henry. Plans experiments. I might just head to an arcade, but I consider it third wheeling. Arcades can be a lot of fun. Much success and support for you. Thank you. Being the attention with the singing team and the gimmick of singing, it's just the lowest enemy's SP, and I got into a boss fight for the guy who claims bones, and you know, the one who takes advantage of having less energy, and I cooked. I know for me, for Valentine's Day, you guys should probably see a cute stream. Which should be really cute, should be really fun. I got very good news regarding Terraria. Heck yeah! Anyone in the next? Well, have a nice evening. It's cool seeing someone so beautiful. Thanks so much for stopping in. I really wish fantastic rest of your day. Oh, you got cooked. You didn't cook. I see. Gotta get a hat for now, so I need to get up in 7 hours for work, and it'll be the first day in a little while that I actually have to get done a lot. Take care, everyone. Have fun with the farm space. Thanks so much for stopping in. I really wish fantastic rest of your day. 2, 3, 5. This is very unfortunate, but we can make this work. Thank you so much to the Raider. I really appreciate it. I was just sharing a fantastic welcome in Raiders. We're just playing some chill hardcore Minecraft for the day. We're just trying to set up a little farm. Thank you for doing this, shout out Henry. I appreciate it. How was the stream? What did you get up to? Definitely Army is here. We come from the land of lunar red pandas. We give out apples here from the lunar orchard. Let's go. Were you also playing some Minecraft? Were you playing something else? How'd it go? So shall I purchase them to Terraria? Oh, to get them to play with you, heck yeah. Hopefully you're all doing swell, welcome in. I don't remember the line for I just don't remember. Wait, which line? Gonna have to do a little more farming. I don't like how the rain makes things foggy now. A little annoying. Watching SpongeBob right now? Heck yeah, how's the SpongeBob? 2 of my best friends are super into SpongeBob. Everything's is Cozy Kitchen with chat? Is this a, like, cooking game? It sounds kinda cool. But how was it? Hopefully it went amazing! And thank you again for the raid, I really do appreciate it. Went in voice, my bad. Oh, like my voice? Hey, hello, see you fantasy, welcome in! 2... 5. 5 puts us in a little bit of an awkward spot. We might just ignore that. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. SpongeBob! Watching episode where SpongeBob and Patrick are using invisible spray to be a ghost? Seen it? Off the top of my head, no, but I get made fun of by 2 of my friends because I haven't fully memorized all of SpongeBob. If they were here right now, they'd be like, yeah, that's episode number whatever. They even added SpongeBob things to the Discord soundboard. I don't know if anyone noticed yet. But I left them alone in a call for 2 seconds. And that's what I came back to yesterday. Making farms are hard? I remember that episode? Yeah, I forgot to say that during the Blood Moon when Cherry Nurse died and she came back and I just yelled the loudest, Nurse! You're saying like burgers or chatters with the request of burger? That sounds kinda cute! What the heck? That's a really cute concept. Wait, they did? Yeah, they added things to the soundboard. I say hello, peace, how are you doing? Welcome in. At least we can still extend a little bit out front. Okay. Apparently it didn't like that idea, but that's okay. They don't have to. We have bread. We have a bed. We're gonna have a bunch of wheat. Hello, can I see the full avatar, please? It's kind of a pain to pull up because I have to zoom stuff out and then it doesn't save the default. So, not in the moment. But hopefully getting fun. I think I really do appreciate all the sun. I'm red. Are you using... What? I don't think so. I got a dash. That was super EP. Thank you so much for the raid again. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your night. Sleep well. Hello, Fanshot. How are you all doing? I'm doing so. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm wrong. Oh, is this the VTuber software you're talking about? I was even fantastic. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm playing what? Bees, what is this game? What did you just say? Thank you for the like, I appreciate it. Not the best, kind of feeling down, no idea why, but your streams always help me feel better. Aw. I'm glad we can help you feel better, however, hopefully you feel better soon in general. That's always really sucks when you're like, man, I kind of don't feel great, but I don't know why. New game by the guy who made The Binding of Isaac? I think it's fun. Wait, what do you do? Inside and neglected the hollow spread? Oh no. How bad is it, Zappy? Look for the blood god? I need a bigger farm, because this isn't big enough. And whoever liked the thing as well, I really do appreciate such a ton. Whoever else followed as well, I really do appreciate such a ton. And whoever's just followed, I really do appreciate such a ton. How's the Minecrafting going so far? Making good progress? I think so. We're trying to just make a giant farm. I think I want to take over this entire little area here. Just make this little chunk farm. So it's a slow process, but does this work? I don't remember. This one doesn't count because it was raining. We're just gonna let those sit. Okay, that doesn't work. I was hopeful. My hope was misplaced. Oh shoot, the fishing mechanic! Hold the phone! Guys, I am still right here. I have to open up the fishing mechanic thingamabob for the people on the one side. Yes, I forgot to do that, and it's a Minecraft stream, which means it has to be there. Morning, fan of hopefully a fan is already welcome in. Whoever felt like it's all really to appreciate the sun. Oh, the full avatar in game? Yeah, then in game when you can. This is me. Hello. Okay, look at that 85 stream streak. Let's go! Should I say it for both or Toad Voice or both? Oh goodness, almost covered the desert right next to my town. Luckily I caught it quickly and used purification stuff to stop it. There we go. fishing should be up for some of you. I'm disappointed. I'm so sorry. 20 out of 10 Minecraft skin. Fish. Now we can all fish, and then later I can fish too. I don't think we've done enough fishing on this world. Let's see. 5. It might be better to put this here, actually. That won't really pose too much of an issue in this area. 2, 4. 2, 4. 2, 3. Cool, yeah, this covers this area pretty well. Even adds this one little dot here. Fish! 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 So many people fishing. Oh, I need more seeds again. Hold on. Is it the same as your VTuber avatar? It's as close as I can get, yeah. But it's supposed to be. Guys, I found out kind of late. Did you know that modern Minecraft skins don't work on old Minecraft versions? Because that was something interesting to find out when working on something late last month. Catch up to bees in like 15 more years, you got this, Handshoe. That's basically tomorrow. I know I just played Mario Kart yesterday, but I kind of want to play more Mario Kart. We should do another Mario Kart 8 so that way more of you can join. And I do, yeah, if you want to find the link for that stuff, it'll usually be in my bio. Or on the screen, on the side you're on, it should say one of the apps. Yes, I was a big fisher. He's the fisherman. Two, 3, 4, 5. 2, 5. I miss playing Mario Kart on my 3DS. I had so much fun with that. I want to play Bomberman on the DS again. That with the download play was so peak. And yes, that's the one. If you put that @ in, it should be the right channel. Well, Avatar, did you commission it or make it yourself? This one I made myself. What if you're doing so welcome in? Hi, I was fan. How's it going? Welcome in. Everyone, hello, Toast, how have you been? I accidentally told my friend that my Terraria chests aren't organized, so I might be in trouble. Oh no. Hey, they're big into organization. Finally was able to catch a stream. Let's go! How have you been? Shh. Don't see fan. How's it going? Welcome in. I've been chilling. What about you? Heck yeah, I've been kind of chilling as well. Trying to get a lot of stuff done this week. This week ended up being way busier than I had intended. I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'll just do like these 2 things as the main priority outside of all of the other life shenanigans. And then everything went, what if instead of 2 things you need to do, it'll be a many time-consuming things? Anyway, fun thing as well, I really do appreciate it. I'm so done. Are you looking for a build palette? Not at the moment. I think I have a general idea of what I want to do for the box thing over there. By that I mean I'm making it up as I go, but it's looking like a box. Which means eventually it'll be a home and not look like a box, but we have to trust the process. I feel safe then, just reading. Welcome in. Tragic fish. I'll leave a follow for your effort. Thank you, I appreciate it. What other games do you usually play? On Wednesdays we play Mass Effect, on Tuesdays Core Keeper typically, but today is a little bit different because people got busy. Thursdays are Limbus Company streams. Fridays are currently anything streams, I think? No. Fridays are Hightail with my friend. I'm forgetting my own schedule. I apologize. Saturdays are what's currently open. So Saturdays and Mondays are gonna find kind of whatever I feel like playing in the moment. Eventually, I want to lock in a Metal Gear Solid, but I've been struggling to set it up. Other than that... Oh yeah, the only other thing I didn't say is Sunday's Terraria with one of my friends as well. Have you tried I Was a Teenage Exocolonist? I played that off stream, I loved it. That ended up being a really fun game for me. Can I give you a block palette I use mainly to build? What's your block palette? My shoe? Someone found my shoe? Yo, I got your shoe, Henry! If my friend wishes to call me, take your time, Zappy! Dropped on the... Dropped on Cyborg's Homeworld? Oh, for, Helivers? That's another game I'd like to get back to eventually when some of my friends are a little more free. One of my favorite games. I've never actually seen anyone who's played it before though. I didn't stream it, but I played it all the way through a playthrough. I didn't go through fully on the second one. Which I still have to do because, I mean, you've played the game. So, but I don't want to spoil too much for anyone who hasn't. But yeah, I still have to do the second playthrough for the stuff. The more you play, the better it gets for real. Yeah, I proper binged the first playthrough though. Off stream, I remember just being in calls with people and then locking in to play the game in the background. There's over 100,000 people on it. That's crazy. If you liked it, you should try Spiritfarer too. You know I was also playing Spiritfarer! That's another game I started in my off time. I'd say middle of last year. Cherrywood or Sprucewood? Those are both great. I'm using some of those over here. I love Cherrywood. That's my block palette? Heck yeah. No way, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't actually send anyone through the thingamabob yet. I was still doing their quests. So I was just kind of having way too many people on my boat. But I really did enjoy what I played. I don't know why I stopped playing. I think I just got busy. I should go back to that though. How about Bugsnax? I actually streamed a little bit of Bugsnax a while ago. Another game that I don't think we ended up finishing on stream. But I did really enjoy what I played. I even have a bunker plush. Because I think Bunker's adorable. For my roof, I use amethyst resin blocks. Oh, amethyst is so pretty. I like using that in basements with the, I'm blanking out on the name, but the white block you get by amethyst. Oh, Bugsnax is so good. I love how... No, it's so real. I got a... What's a... A what? Oh, one of the fish? Hey, what is happening right now? We're just playing some Minecraft. But I'm doing well. Giving every single 10 roses as well. I really do appreciate yourselves all the time. No, neither. I'm gonna hop off. Goodbye. Thanks so much, Tommy. I really appreciate fantastic yesterday. Hellsite. Yeah, that's the name. Have a nice life. Thank you. I'm trying to think about what other games kind of fit into the category of like the Bugsnax, Spiritfarer. I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. How was your day? My day's been pretty okay. How's your day going? You like dark retellings of fairy tales? You should try The Path. The Path is one I haven't heard of. What is it? And we need a bunch of seeds again. Fish. Good? Heck yeah, I'm going to do is good. You're reselling Little Red Riding Hood, but you play 6 different sisters? Is it on Steam? Hold on, I trust your judgment from the games you've said, so we're just gonna open this up on the side and add it to my wish list real quick so I don't forget. Fish, cool. Now we can go back to the stream. That's a little hard to run, but it's so worth it. It looks like it's a little bit older, yeah. That's alright, hopefully it doesn't just crash too much. I had that issue when I was playing through, Fallout 3 in New Vegas on stream. Oh no. You play Call of Duty? I used to play Call of Duty. One of my friends is really into it, and it was kind of all he streamed. So I'd be playing with him almost every day for a while there. See, we'll put this like here. Like a good spot. How good are you at Call of Duty right now? Probably washed. I have not played properly in a minute. I used to be decent. Not like competitive level. But I would snipe on really high ping. Are you bad at rhythm games? I love rhythm games! I think I'm okay. It depends on the rhythm games. Some of them I'm really good at, or at least I used to be. I can't say I am anymore because it's been a minute. But sometimes I'll go to arcades just to play rhythm games as well. Because every once in a while you'll find one, if you travel, that has a bunch of like imported machines or stuff that's all just rhythm games. And I used to love DDR like years ago. Play Dance of Fire and Ice? Oh, I heard of that! New World's World thing as well, really do for stuff that's fun! Used to be halfway decent at Project Sekai. I never did get into Call of Duty myself, but not the type of game. No, entirely fair. I always told myself I wouldn't, and then... As it turns out, when it comes to playing games or just doing fun things, if my friends are into them, I'm super susceptible to just be like, okay, you enjoy this thing, I want to enjoy this thing with you, let's go do it. And that's normally how I get into a bunch of things that I wouldn't normally be into. Really forgot to ask, but have you played Red Dead Redemption 2 on stream? A little bit. So I stopped streaming it because people kept trying to mass spoil it for me. Which was very uncool. So we put it on pause, and I'll probably go back to it this year now, because it's been a while, and I think it's less fresh in my brain. But I did start it, and I did enjoy what I played. Like, people are the worst at spoiling it for people. Yeah! I think I need more mods before I do it, just so that way we have people kind of controlling it a little bit. Did you play it on the stream? I despise... what do I... Oh, Fire and Ice? The Dance of Fire and Ice? Maybe. Maybe on one of the off days. Back, I just told him good luck in sorting all the chests. Oh my goodness. Sorry, 1 second. Every stream I see streaming it, people always spoil it. Yeah. It seems like a very common thing in that fan base where people are like, yeah, let me go spoil this thing. Which is unfortunate. 2 to 3 chests full of random stuff, by the way. I told him to let me know if he needs help with it. Best of luck to your friend. I Is that the Wii Sports Resort music in the background? I'm gonna cry, that was my childhood. I actually really want to stream Wii games. I was talking about it with, my friends Justin and Will. And obviously, fantastic, how are you doing? Well, given, sorry about that. If I didn't integrate someone, I do apologize. How are you doing? I'm doing swell, how are you doing? Well, given. So weird because the actual fandom is very nice and it's the casual fans that do it. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like if there's probably younger fans too, and I feel like younger fans are more likely to go spoil things. Just because they don't always know the etiquette of, hey, we probably shouldn't do that. Because I've had it with games where people just get excited, and they want to go discuss something, and it spoils something that didn't happen yet. And I try to keep in mind that it's probably just someone being super excited, but at the same time, we have to be like, hey, also don't do that. So weird. Not old ladies like Faye. What do you mean, not old ladies like Faye? I'm not an old lady! Hello, it's me from TikTok. Welcome back! Not to be rude, but you're... You're the first girl I've seen play hardcore Minecraft's insane. I can promise you a lot of people play hardcore Minecraft, but hopefully you're doing so. Welcome, man. Found that the Tumblr Red Dead Redemption 2 fans are really kind, but TikTok fans can be, yeah. Never sent the one Rose as well, really appreciate that son. Oh, she face crazy. Good evening, how is Siri? Siri's doing really swell. Oh man, it was super cute. I was working on something earlier, and I was just sitting at a table, and then Siri crawled into the chair next to me to come chill while I was doing it and fell asleep. She does this all the time. If she sees me working on something, she just, like, meows at me, wants attention, and then starts purring by me. Aw, I know, it's so cute! Oh, you have pets? Yeah, I have 2 cats! If you stream Wii Sports Resort Faye, I'm gonna have a mixture of happy and bawling my eyes out because I love that game so much. I will do my best to stream this. The biggest issue is trying to figure out a proper way of streaming it nice, but also being able to stream it with my friends because I feel like these games are better with friends. So we're in a little bit of a pickle, but we're trying our best to figure it out. Minecraft and Mario Kart Wii music? Heck yeah! What are you doing? Look at me! Dum 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 dum. Tell Siri I said hi to her. I will do after stream. Be like, Siri, head mod Henry says hello. She'll probably be a little confused, but I'm sure she'll be happy. I'm back. Okay. Welcome back. I've been playing modern Minecraft and it's so fun. I like the animation mod pack. Wait, what mod pack is that? I don't know that I'm familiar. I know I was playing some of the more technical mods with people before. My one friend really wanted to do stone blocks. We were running that for a while, but then my crafting menu broke, so I couldn't really partake in actually playing it, which is very unfortunate. Please tell Siri I said hi to you. Give Siri some head pats for me, please. And say hi for me too. Could you tell Siri I said hi to you? We gotta get you guys to all just sign something in Discord. Isn't there something to edit an image to just write on it or something? So I can just show Siri and be like, okay, all of these people said hello. Look. Basically, we start up in a completely barren world and have to use magic to fix it. Discord whiteboard? Oh yeah, there is a whiteboard thing. I don't know, for a while I know they were trying to add a feature where you could like edit images, but they might have removed it. I don't remember if it was optional or not. Wait, when does the new Fire Emblem game drop? Hold the phone. I gotta look something up. Do we have a release date? And then you're probably really fantastic. Welcome in. Do we not have a release date? It just says 2026. No! I do want to play that Fire Emblem game so bad. You want to know something funny? Sure, what's up? Dun, dun. Wanna know why? Why what? Dun, dun, dun. This section's gonna have to be something on here. Placing one here seems kind of placing one here seems kind of optimal. I lied to myself. That wasn't nice. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum-bum-ba-da-dun. Do-do-do-do-do. Dun, 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 dun. Does the sheep cross the road? And then there's a lot. Yeah, wear a mask today. It just reminded me of COVID so much. Oh, goodness. Are you not feeling well? Is that why you were wearing a mask? Dun, 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 dun. They hold the phone. Chat, okay, we're holding. And just imagine all of you picking up your phone simultaneously, like, hold on. I have the phone in my hand. It's time. Can we let go of the phone now? Okay, phone is held. Wait, no, unhold the phone unless you want to hold the phone, in which case continue, but free will. I have free will. My phone is unfortunately charging. Search. Okay, we're all good. I don't want to hold the phone. I recognize this. I think this scene is from when you take your dogs for a walk in Nintendogs. Man, I miss Nintendogs so much. This is actually the Street Pass puzzle game, though. Which I kind of understand why they don't add it now, but man, I miss Street Pass. You know how cool it was to just randomly pass someone and then bam, you get like little points to use in a little game. The only thing I didn't like is when they added DLC near the end of the 3DS's lifetime, where you would choose one free game, but then you had to buy the other, I think, 5? Never felt like really free shops at a time. Can you give me a fact about Minecraft? Oh goodness, off the top of my head, I have no idea. At one point, I was able to tell people the exact chance of a chicken egg spawning 4 chickens. As you get going though, good night, host stream goes well, and best of luck with hardcore Minecraft. Thank you! Thanks so much for having me. It was fantastic yesterday. Nostalgia, the current world event. Oh goodness. Well, welcome in, Kevin. Hope you're doing so. I can give a Minecraft fact. What's a Minecraft fact? I think you're falling early to your fish ups on the sun. Give me a moment to come up with one. That's right, I should have known the Street Pass puzzles, dang it. I always struggled with the Street Pass game that was the one where you're trying to fight things and you send the people you Street Pass out on adventures. I remember doing that thing where instead of actually walking with your 3DS, you just kind of shake your device for a bit to gather the coins. And then redeeming it to hopefully get someone whose favorite color matched the shield, because that's how I got stuck in one of the areas. Looking back, I probably should have asked one of my friends to change their favorite color temporarily so we could have gotten past the level. Street Pass was pretty cool. No, I miss Street Pass. On the 16th, I'm just guessing, probably lying. I can't believe you'd lie, because this is crazy. And whoever else is like something I really do appreciate such fun. We have so much farm to make. Neither can I, to be honest. Where's this one from? It sounds so familiar. This one is from The Camera. Specifically, I think it's the album song. For the DS? DSi? Wait, shake 3DS to gather the coins? I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, so you know how it was giving you points to walk around? And it was like every 100 steps, I think, you'd get a coin? What I would do was I would close my 3DS and you just gently shake it up and down. And if you do that enough, you get free coins. Because you needed the coins to redeem the fortune cookies in Animal Crossing as well, so I'd use it for the Street Pass game, and I'd use it for Animal Crossing. Oh, I have that one? Oh, Minecraft fact? There are camels in there? Ooh, what's the Minecraft fact you have, Henry? Should I modify a treadmill to get coins? Kevin, I like that you just come up with very unique ways of doing this. How many coins did you get from that? Nosy Panda's welcome in! The one app I never used. Wait, to explain, I need to explain a lot more. Hold on. Wait, no, this was for water. What am I doing? Bum, bum, bum. How about a potato farm? We can definitely have a potato farm down the line. But how are you doing? Welcome in. I moved all the covers and taped it down so I can move it without getting caught. I don't know how it's been so long. Did you know that in Bedrock Edition, you can bone meal sand underwater and it'll give you any coral and isn't a full block? I think it's been a while since I've played Bedrock. I didn't know that. I haven't really played Bedrock Edition much. You guys have seen, I think, all of the times we've been on Bedrock. My favorite was randomly getting the game-breaking bug. The one time I tried to play it. I thought it was very silly. I wish you could bum your sugarcane in Java. Is that a thing in Bedrock? Wait, how many of you used the Flipnote game on the 3DS or the DS? Flipnote Studio was so much fun. My throat, I have to clear it, but clearing your throat hurts like heck and hardly does much. Take the sun on the back of my throat. Oh. It's just terrible for business bees. Have you considered drinking something kind of warm like a hot cocoa? That is so cool. I had no idea you could shake the 3DS to get the coins. I'd just go out and a walk in my yard to gather the max amount if I didn't get them when I went to school. See, I decided that walking didn't register well enough, so I just got into like a really good rhythm on how to shake this device to get the most coins. Although one time I shook the device too much and it kind of... I think it dislodged the battery a little, or like the foam holding it into place, so I kind of had to open it up and put it back, but that was okay. brush my teeth, Faye? I'm supposed to be going to bed. Oh no. Here's one I can probably explain in simple terms. Hello, and if you're here, how are things going in your hardcore world? Pretty swell. We're just doing a big farm, essentially. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hopefully you enjoy your stay, and whoever else like the thing is well, really do appreciate the sun. Yeah, so hopefully the farm can take over a little more of this area by the time we're done for the day. I think if I place one here, it should cover this bit of a section. We are gonna need some more fences soon, though. Go make some more of those. Don't see fantastic already. Welcome in. And if something is well, really do appreciate the sun. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Good morning, afternoon, or evening to you as well. Hopefully you're doing so. Welcome in. I didn't even process that Faye was back at making an oversized farm in hardcore Minecraft. What? It's just like 2024 again. 2024? I guess it was like 2023, 2024. I don't... How many years was I stuck on the hardcore Minecraft thing? When did this start? I did not mean to make that many, but that's okay. We'll make do. Place some of these in the chest for now. I do wish Minecraft would add like a quick sort or something. I think that'd make the game a little bit nicer. And we have to sleep for the night. Oh goodness. Maybe 2023, maybe 2022 and 2025, and some spillover from 2021, maybe some from 1993, and some remnants of the incident of 502. What do you mean, 502? The things you did in one? There are mods for that? Oh, there are definitely mods. I'm just kind of surprised it wasn't ever added in the base game. This is just kind of a nice quality of life thing. Apparently I'm seeing things, because back here I genuinely thought there was a creeper in the house. I'm guessing I just saw the sugarcane. Yeah, I probably just saw that when I was running by. I hope you fantastic reading. Welcome here. Welcome to the stream where we make a giant farm. For no other reason than I think it's neat. Where was the section I was with? This one here. 2, 3, 5. We're just probably gonna have to place it here for now. And probably place something else in that other section, but that's okay too. Or... shoot. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We don't need this block here. That's crazy how that worked out so well. I got a funny idea. What's your funny idea? But obviously fantastic rating. Well, giving you wrestling things all really for yourselves in the sun. Slow down, I can't understand. Oh. The initial thing was me greeting you. If it sounds like something along the lines of fantastic, it's probably just a greeting. Or me thanking someone. And if it's in the heart means well, I really do appreciate yourselves in the sun. Anyways, I've done the fact. Oh, did you tape it out? Hold on. In Minecraft, you can manually load in parts of the world without you physically being in that area. What people found out is that if you put any hostile mobs in a specific chunks of the loaded chunks, they count towards a hostile mob cap, and once the cap reaches the maximum capacity, no more hostile mobs will spawn. Bedrock doesn't have a mob cap. FK mob farms are very dangerous. But any hostile mob can work if they know how. Dun. 5. We might be able to just kind of put it right here with what we have. Whoa, there was just a lag spike in my game for no reason. Oh What was that all about, game? Wanna explain yourself here? Dun dun dun. Dun dun. What is your favorite Pokemon? Trubbish! There's actually Trubbish emotes. This one and this one. The one that moves is one that my friend bought me. The one that is just a still image is one I drew in MS Paint. Speaking of, I owe you guys some more streams that I should probably get to soon. Maybe we can aim for Saturday to do some of them? I'll see if some of my friends are free, because I'd like to do an MS Paint stream. And I owe you guys another tier list stream. Which would be kind of fun to do. Let's see. Oh, this is just horrible placement. Why would I do this to myself? You know, like the Pokemon? I know the Pokemon. What do you mean, debt, Inari? I'm not in debt. Call one of your friends and scream for a galaxy. Please play the song. Unfortunately, I'm not able to play songs, but hopefully you're so welcome in. I don't know how many of my friends would be awake, nor do I know how many of them would appreciate me screaming at them right now. I'm not in debt, says the lady in debt. What do you mean? Dedanori, this is crazy. How did this come into play? Man, the panda looks so sad. Hold on. We gotta get you some bamboo, sir. Well, you got into debt? How did this happen? I don't remember being in debt. Which either reflects very poorly on me, or something's afoot. Man, every time I feed a panda bamboo, I'm like, why are you breaking your neck? I thought Minecraft would have fixed this by now. Sir, do you want to rotate your head like 90 degrees? Just like this direction? Counterclockwise? Or, I guess... clockwise if you're facing this? Feet? No, a foot! Why would something be a foot? I don't know. Wait, why are you randomly talking about feet now? Where is this going? Hold the phone! My words are being used against me and not in a good way at all. This is crazy. Though that's not normally used in a good way at all. I can't think of a lot of situations where someone's like, they used my own words against me! And just followed up with, and it was a good thing! Intern! Intern, how was the stream? What did you get up to? Intern spend money and instantly regretted. Intern, what did you spend money on? I think I'm doing the shout out. Intern, what did you get up to? If you guys don't already follow Intern, you definitely should. Intern is one of my best friends. They're super cool. That's an extremely alarming raid message. I agree. Oh, when we were talking about feet is crazy. We are not talking about this. How dare you? Do not do this to me. Instantly for sure. Thank you for following earlier. Fish ups at a ton. Face. No, I'm not in debt and I'm not talking about this. I said something was afoot and they turned it against me. You have to believe me. It's not like this. Make a tank? You want me to just create a tank in Minecraft? Yeah, I'm gonna have a nice peaceful world. Make a TARDIS? I don't know how to make it bigger on the inside unless we just teleport to a different location. No, Wacko, I do not admit this. Hold the phone. Something appears to be amiss here. I can't even say a foot anymore, otherwise it just gets scuffed. Simple answer, go on Curse Forge. You want me to go get a mod for it? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Nobody wants a fake one. This is the worst set up for a farm. Bump the bump, bump, bump. Dun, dun, dun. Man, I love the Nintendo Land themes. If you set a foot multiple times, that's a feat, and I think chat's justified. What do you mean that's a feat? Wouldn't it? Hold on. I'm confusing myself. As the second I hit send is wild. Even the stream said no. That's so funny. But honestly, the Tortoise for Fun is an epic mod. Try it out. You won't regret it if you don't. You like Doctor Who? I used to really like Doctor Who. Back in the like David Tennant, Matt Smith. I'm forgetting the name of the dude who was originally there for a season. Is this type of farm better from a villager perspective? From a villager perspective? I don't know. I feel like a villager would want to have a house nearby, so they'd probably make this land like a little building. MC, well, thank you so much for the really infrastructure. Really fantastic. What did you get up to? Welcome in. We're currently just playing some chill hardcore Minecraft. We're currently just trying to build a giant farm because it seemed like the thing to do. But how have you been? There's definitely going to switch the height of— What do you mean? Agreed after the 12th Doctor? Oh, like you didn't enjoy the Peter Capaldi run? I think I stopped watching during his run, but I watched the first couple seasons. Hey, what's up? Did a little Don't Starve Together? Oh man, are you good at Don't Starve Together? I only asked because I tried streaming it one day with some of my friends. We do not know what to do. It gets to a certain point where you're just kind of like, where do I go from now? Is this a wiki game? But how was it? Hopefully it went well. Bird Hunters by... I don't think so off the top of my head, but I'm also not great with names. You know, I have a house for him, but I have... and 1 lane of water. Oh, you're trying to make the villager a little farm. Do you do the one where you just have the water kind of go down in like a line? I kind of know how to not starve. I did the one thing you're not supposed to do and don't starve, and I did in fact starve. Yes, I like when people make farms like that. For the 15th. Butcher David's career as well after the 14th? Didn't they bring him back? I never thought about water looking a fence so you don't fall in. That's pretty smart. No, see, pandas already welcome in. Hey, it's self-explanatory. Just don't starve. Hey, the game you're supposedly said not to. I know! I wasn't thinking and ran out of food. Never else follow the thing as well. I really do appreciate the sun. Never else like the thing as well. I really do appreciate the sun. That's bullying Faye again. Don't. Foot. What field lurks in the shadows, Faye? Oh, fiend. I don't know why I read that as field. A field of wheat lurks in the shadows. Thinking in waterlogged leaves and it looks a lot nicer. Can you? Oh, I think you're right. Leaves with lanterns on top would be nice. I usually swap these out for lanterns down the line, but because I don't have an infinite amount of iron, because I haven't been mining, we're just sticking with torches until we get this all set up. And we can make it look nicer later. Dun dun. well. And I usually use lily pads, but you can't build on top of those. Friends wanted a game, so decided to hop on. Heck yeah! Hopefully it was a fun time. My opinion? Why do I say I think I know? It was the 14th, so henceforth after 14th? How did you put the torch on the water block? Oh, just using a fence. This area looks a little bit dicey. We're probably gonna have to get rid of this tree eventually, but there is a beehive, and if there's actually bees here, we need them to stay. But I haven't seen any, so they might have just had an unfortunate end. Okay, this is only out 3. We have another spot to spare. Clear. Okay, things haven't played in like 10 years. I can do it because of my son. Hopefully you're enjoying Minecraft again. I know we all kind of take breaks every once in a while. Sometimes we'll get super burnt out, and that's normally when you see me stream everything but Minecraft for a while. And sometimes we're kind of on that 2-week Minecraft arc. The beehive is full, so the bees won't go out of them. Oh no, there is a bee! Okay, we'll leave the tree. Maybe we'll enclose it in glass or something. Yeah, I'm secretly glad he likes it so I can blame him. That's so funny. You just secretly really wanted to get back into Minecraft and your son got into it and you're like, okay, hold on. It's time. But in the meantime, it's like, oh yeah, no, my son made me do this thing. This is crazy. Heck yeah. 1, 2, 5. Have you seen the baby bee models? Yes. Oh my goodness, all of the baby animal models they're adding to Minecraft are adorable. I love them. They might actually get through everything in the game, which is crazy. I'm enjoying the heck out of this fairy update in my own time right now, trying out Skyblock Master Mode at the moment. Hey, we're also doing a Skyblock run. We're not doing Master Mode though, that's crazy. How are you liking it? Have to go to work now. See you later. Goodbye. Thanks so much for having a really appreciate it. Fantastic rest of your day. And I can't play any song requests. I do apologize, but hopefully you're doing well. There's a baby bee. They added new models for the Minecraft mods. Mods? Mobs. Or at least they're working to add them. I think right now you can only see them in the latest snapshot. Very chill, I enjoy. Let's go. Go on a dungeon run. Which reminds me, we haven't finished Minecraft Dungeons either. That was another thing we were hoping to beat. Hi, family of fantastic reading. Welcome in. How have you been? 5. This is conveniently inconvenient. We can fix this. And make this look convenient. That looks natural enough. 4. Just fill all of this in. That works out nicely. Fill all of this in. Have nothing bad. My big surgery is next week. You got this. Hopefully it all goes well. Best wishes. And there's more here. How big is the farm so far? Oh man, we need more seeds again. it's slowly spreading. I don't think we need to go more this way. I think this is a good cap for now. I'd probably make it over here. Are there any more spots I missed randomly that I have to fill back in? Because I know that's been happening. Playing chill game, but speedrunning people greetings! It's my specialty. 4 to 10 hours under Asia for up to 2 weeks recovery, 6 weeks of not being able to drink anything. Then through a tube into my gut. Oh no. Hopefully the recovery goes well. Speedy recovery. Six weeks is crazy. I know I was struggling for like the couple of weeks I couldn't eat food because I got my wisdom teeth removed. And so everything had to be not what I would typically eat. Agreed, but it will be followed by some therapy. Hopefully it all goes well. You got this. Kick butt. On the Discord. You can just DM me. I won't be able to respond at the moment because stream. But I'll respond to it after stream if I'm still awake. If not, you'll get messages in the morning. Good job, I appreciate it. Thank you for letting early for yourself, son. Another hoe, and we also need some more wheat seeds. Should probably make the hoe first, just so I don't forget and have to run all the way back. I'm not sure why I didn't just think to bring a crafting table and iron with me. You think that would have been the smart thing to do by now, but it's okay. We go on a little journey, then stretch our legs. See our not very built house. Oh, speaking of, we still have so much work to do on the hightail house. It has no interior decorations. And that's a bigger house, too. Kind of like having a little pond area. I think that'd be a nice thing to have. But I don't know how that would work on the little island over there. Hey, Henry! I don't know if you're still here. If you happen to still be here, could you, take care of the one thing? Thank you! Hello from Texas, LZ Pandas, welcome in! How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing as well. Oh, I needed wheat seeds. I got distracted. You think I'd stay on task eventually? Any idea what I can build in a massive half-snowy plain island that's flat, been struggling? Massive half-snowy and plain island. If it's half and half, you might be able to do a cool contrasting build. Is it bigger? If it's a big island, you could do like one style of house or castle. You could do a castle. If it's really big, you could do two separate towns that kind of have like a wall in between, or maybe just like different aesthetics. So one with more of like blue ice themed, one with more of like a greenery theme. Each but I already have a castle somewhere else? Then I would just do two towns, but make them kind of have a story where maybe they're at war, or maybe they're at peace and they have like a whole treaty thing. Who knows? Oh, Henry, it shouldn't pop up for anyone else. I think it does a pretty good job of restricting those types of messages, but it does take up my chat, unfortunately. Do I like that? Thank you, of course! Never something I really do for Shelves and Sun. An army of snowman soldiers? I like that as well. I think that could go well with the different towns. Alright, thanks for letting me know. Of course! We're just gonna get rid of this section, so that way this is just fixed up all nice. Yippee! Put some water here, fix up this section. There's probably a million smaller areas like this that I have to go fix. I kind of want to fish as well. I wish the fishing area had something better to look at. I should probably make something on this side. Now that I think about it. Because I want to fish for more enchanting books, but this side is the side that has scenery. This side is just... I mean, this is nice too. I guess we can look up at the trees. Man, I love Animal Crossing music. It's so nice. It's so peaceful. Bum, ba, da, bum. Please give me a better fishing rod. It'd be so cool. Is that a tiny fish? You know, I don't think I ever realized there could be tiny versions of the fish. Baby fish. Should set up a little parkour here while I fish. That'd be a smart thing to do. Then we could parkour, fish, parkour. Practice our skills. Quite a recent addition, I think? The baby fish? That makes sense, because I swear I haven't seen these before. It's cute. It's super cute, though. Is it added to the baby thing, or are they doing different baby models for the fish as well? Because they're redoing all of the baby things for a lot of the other creatures. Yeah? Wait, yeah, to which one? I'm not getting enchanting books. What is the shenanigans? Was wait prior to the baby model changes? Oh, maybe I just don't look in the water enough. Fish. Fish, please. Yeesh. I have to be careful with fishing because sometimes I just kind of lock in. Kind of like Animal Crossing fishing, except I don't wait for the nice noise to pop up. I don't have to close my eyes to figure out when it actually bites. Okay, we're not having any luck fishing right now. That's gonna go on hold. Goodbye, fishing attempt. Back into the box of things you go. Dun 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 dun. Back to the farm. And if recycling is well, really do appreciate stuff done. And if Russell is all really do appreciate stuff done. Hopefully you're doing as well. Welcome in. Five, 1, 2. This should be fine. Gotta fill in this area. Do any of you enjoy going to museums? I know some people really like it. And it's one of the things they do when they travel. But some people aren't as much of a fan. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. What is the shenanigans? What am I supposed to— I know what we're supposed to do here. Oh wow, terraforming. How did that happen? How silly. Oh, I even set up an area over here. Man, I'm losing track of my own fishing things. Fishing things? Of my own farming things! So much farm. Yet never enough. Then we have this weird gap here. What am I even— oh, hold on. This might be my own silly mistake here. 1, 3, 4. There we go. Now there's not a weird gap. We fixed it. Heck yeah. Wait, this kind of looks cool. Because it has layers to it, too. So as we approach, it's just like the land of farm. This is pretty easy to take care of as well. And there's more bees in this area! We're gonna have to move the bees eventually. This would look better if this was up one, because otherwise it's just kind of— okay, what am I doing? I did not mean to just start randomly placing dirt blocks. Oh, we should start a little animal farm too. sum total. This also is covered by other stuff. Same with some of these. This definitely is. This definitely is. Which means this definitely is. Which means this definitely is. The way I'm saying that sounds like I'm playing Minesweeper. This one for sure. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't work because the other side's messed up. No. Two, three, four, right here, and now we have another block ready for all of the wheat. And it's getting dark, which means time to sleep and look at the sunset. Which is really pretty. I feel like it's gonna be extra pretty with shaders. We could play any video game that was based for a movie. Which would you choose? But what do you mean by that? Like, are you making a movie off of a video game? Or are you saying the game is based off of a movie? Like, they just make one off of a movie? Like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter? Okay, so off of a movie or a franchise that already exists like that. And hello, so very good. Welcome in. Blade Runner. A really cool Blade Runner game. 100%. You know how cool that'd be? Because the closest thing you'd have to it right now is Cyberpunk 2077. But if you've been a fan of Cyberpunk stuff for a while, a Blade Runner game, especially if you can go more into like a detective side of it, or even just as a Blade Runner. And it could have been prior to the original Blade Runner, it could be after the newest one, it could be in between. Doing well, been playing Ghost of Tsushima. How's stream? That game's so good! Have you played the second one yet? If you get to the second one and play it, let me know how it is. The first one I proper binged. I love that game. And I love the foxes in it as well. But stream's been going so, thanks for asking. And Home Alone had a video game? Wasn't that an older video game too? Evening Faye, finally! Who did the name change I've been waffling about for 2 odd years? Heck yeah, how are you doing? Welcome in! And obviously Panda's how are you doing? Welcome in, and I will not let anyone know if you do not want people to know. The person that said that. I just got the first one earlier today, and I'm really curious how Yotai is. I really want to play Yotai as well! But it's another game on my 2 playlist that I just haven't gotten around to, like most games. I think Home Alone had an NES game? And a pet wanting attention is very fair. Make sure you spoil them. As they deserve. Windows noises? What? How did you hear this? Sometimes I forget that you guys can hear everything happening on my PC, so if Windows decides to be like, oh yes, threat protection stuff. Or we have an update scheduled. And we need more seeds again. Okay. But What have you been doing? Hopefully you've been doing so well. What other games were there off of popular franchises? How many of them were actually good, I guess is the question. Because there were a lot of movies or shows that got games. But some of them were just not all of that great at all. Very unfortunate. If I managed to get through it before stream, I'll let you know how it is. Heck yeah! Thanks, Storm. Are you liking Ghost, though? You're trying to protect it, so I'll cause some niche process to finally error. It doesn't actually affect what you're doing, but we need to restart your PC if it's really nice into the window noise. Hey. Yeah! My favorite is sometimes when I'm editing, it'll just decide, what if we blue screen your PC? Which isn't often, but I find it quite funny and odd that it's happened twice. Once was for a bigger project, so that makes sense, but another one was not a bigger project. And I think it just hated me. 2, 3, 4, 5... So much. I love the foxes in the combat. It's very interesting. Good story too. Reminds me a lot of Psycho. I haven't played that game. There's another one that I've been meaning to play for a long time. Is it worth it? Is it as hard as everyone says it is? Have to make a second home so we can farm some more. This poor panda's just been stuck here forever. Do we have any more bamboo? Here you go, buddy. Be happy. Did a chiropractor do this to you? Were they unlicensed? Oh! It fixed it! That's why we go to physical therapists and not chiropractors. Otherwise, you might end up like this panda and unable to move your head. Hope you're having fun. I love Minecraft. Heck yeah! Hopefully you're having a fantastic time. Welcome in. But I'm having fun. Thank you. It's pretty hard, but not impossible. Some bosses are more tedious and annoying than difficult. I enjoyed it though. Got all the endings. Wait, how many endings are there? I had thought it was just the one. And he's back to having issues. I'm so sorry. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum. I didn't do the one thing I came here to do. No! Brain, let me focus. Oh, those are the names for, corresponding places that TikTok does not like the name of. Also stuff you can find in my bio. But hopefully you're doing so well, welcome in. 4 endings, only one is bad? Is there a best ending or is it all up to interpretation? Dun 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 dun. Probably get around 3 stacks and then we should be good for a minute. Cover a little bit. A little bit more. I feel like I'm mowing a lawn right now. We're just missing the lawnmower noises. One time when I was a kid, I wanted to go mow the lawn, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll be helpful. Let me do this thing. However, at the time, I kind of had an issue with passing out. So, lo and behold, me not really thinking clearly of, oh, this is a good idea, it was like, let me just go do this thing, I'll be so helpful, I'll be so nice. My parents will be like, this is a positive. Got about, you know, a little way through mowing the lawn, and then all of a sudden it's like, this is suddenly not a very nice idea. Record scratch. No, I had to so quickly go back inside, get a snack and everything, lay down. That being said, for anyone out there who either doesn't get a lot of sun, or maybe lives in an area where you don't get a lot of sun, or just aren't getting enough of it, vitamin D is super important. Highly recommend it. And if you're ever having issues where, I don't know, maybe you're passing out a lot, maybe you're... I don't know how to describe some of the symptoms, but yeah, highly recommend that you're taking vitamin D if you need it. And getting your levels checked. Is like a regular checkup. Hey, bless your heart! Looking back, I think this stuff's kind of funny now. At the time, I was just like, man, I can't even mow a lawn! Now I'm sitting inside eating ice cream. I mean, at least I had ice cream. Doing production things are great until it's time to do it. Where's my roll of bubble wrap? I'm gonna sleep now, my body's asking to sleep. Good night, Henry, thanks for sleeping, it was fantastic yesterday. What do you think about Bedrock Minecraft? I'm not a huge fan of Bedrock Minecraft. I kind of understand why it exists, but I think it's not made in the best way if my game can just crash because of the pink bug where everything just turns pink and all of a sudden you don't have textures for anything. And so your game crashes. Which is basically my whole initial experience of playing Bedrock for the first time. So I can't say I've been a fan of it ever since I tried. Dun, 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 dun. And sleep well, Henry! Thanks so much for stopping in, my leader. Fish fantastic yesterday. Should allow me to. No, I didn't math right! Dang it. Okay. This is the one, guys. My calculations are correct. An argument? What? Is this something in Bedrock? Oh no, this also isn't correct. No, wait, it is correct. I did math correctly. You guys, this is why confidence is important. Bedrock has the ability to push tridents with pistons, leading to automatic mob farms, a nice compensation for not having sweeping edge. That's kind of cool. I know some of the boss fights are really different in Bedrock as well. I think Bedrock can definitely have some really cool features. I just think they need to fix some of the actual game-breaking things that have been in there for a while. And I don't like them trying to push it as like a definite version of Minecraft. I have no issue with it existing. The weather mostly, jeez. I'm back, I cannot sleep at all. Welcome back, Zappy. Hopefully you can get some sleep soon. Man, I was like, why am I not tired? And then I realized, I don't know if it's a mistake or a positive, but I had to work on something before stream. And I was like, okay, I have to really lock in. So I made the choice to drink some coffee that I don't typically even drink. And now I'm just oddly awake. Bye. I don't think I need much brain energy to be honest, but I'll try. Bless you, thank you! Bless you, thank you! Also, I didn't agree to I do apologize, but hopefully you're doing amazing. Should I try coffee in the morning? If you don't already need coffee, probably not. I'm kind of on team. If you're not already doing something that kind of alters your brain, probably don't start doing that. I know I used to be someone who drank energy drinks every single day. But that eventually was catching up to me and I was like, we should stop this for my health and safety. And so I just did. I went, okay. Goodbye energy drinks. And now I don't drink energy drinks anywhere. I will drink like an iced coffee every once in a while, but it's very rare. Probably like once a month. Or if I'm like hanging out with people, sometimes it'll be like, okay, yeah, we'll go get a coffee. I do not recommend coffee, a coffee hater. I don't like warm coffee. I'm supposed to be up around 7:30, but up around 10 to 15 minutes to get ready before heading out to the house. Just an early story about mowing. I was concerned about being more dramatic, so I did a thing there. What, the caffeine thing? Hello, I'm new here. Hello, good, how are you doing? Look, man. Hopefully you're doing as well and enjoy your stay. Why did I throw in all the seeds? Who thought this was a good idea? I say, knowing full well it was me. I've never been able to enjoy coffee. I've always liked tea and such. I've never really been a tea fan. I'm kind of just on team water. I think water is great. I think everyone should be drinking water. Too much caffeine can cause issues, and then you'll slowly kind of rely on it. Was it fixing? So I slammed 600 mg of caffeine, roughly 3 times the threshold limit, about twice. No! It was only. I know 400. I think is supposed to be the max you're supposed to drink. Back in the day, there was a time where I would drink 2 sometimes, which was not a good idea. So it would go around 400. But for the most part, it was 200 every day. And that was just slowly catching up with me because energy drinks, they can cause issues. I stopped because I was getting heart palpitations and went, that's not good for business. What is causing this? Let's identify the problem and fix this. Retail, not consumption? Oh, that makes sense. I didn't know there was a retail limit. I know consumption's recommended not over 400. Nosy Event is great. Welcome, man. And caffeine makes me sleepy. I found that out the hard way. Yeah, no, heart issues are not worth it. Coffee doesn't really do that to me, but once again, I don't really drink caffeine often. Something a lifetime of glory is worth a moment of pain. Something cardiologist. Oh man, not sleeping is not fun. Is this a common thing or just like today? Because I know you can always partake in some of the studies for insomnia. To see if there's anything they can do to help. Also, not looking at your phone before bed helped me a lot when I was having trouble sleeping. Not like an insomnia level, just as sometimes I would struggle to sleep, and I realized if I wasn't looking at my phone and didn't really have anything on, I'd knock out a lot better because my brain would go, okay, you're laying in bed, that means you have to go to bed. The issue being, if I was ever just chilling in my bed, sometimes I'd immediately go, okay, it's time to go to bed. Unintentionally. But I guess that's more of a positive than a negative. What you're supposed to do. I do take sleepers since melatonin doesn't work. Most of my sleep issues stem from my ADHD meds. Oh. Find I fall asleep fast if I go message someone intentionally to hold a conversation. I'll get halfway through a message mid-convo and just out. I put this too far forward. Hold the phone, guys. We gotta move this back. That's not what I meant. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we should be fixing our problems. Yeah, I know for a while I would be on my phone for a bit before going to sleep. I also have issue going to sleep if I'm excited about anything. So if I'm really looking forward to the next day, it's one of those, I can't sleep. Hang on, when's the redeem for the taxes stream? The taxes stream! We don't have a redeem for a taxes stream yet. New Revolting thing is well really near for shelves at a ton. New Wrestling thing is well really near for shelves at a ton. I wish I didn't get a lot of sun. I feel like the nice and firm, clear eyes, the hideous light of the day star. Oh no! Do you not like the sun? I'm hearing the opposite. It'll be a bad day of procrastinating on the time skip. Oh, yeah, no, that's also fair. I kind of do the same thing for bad days as well. If I'm really not looking forward to something, I'll kind of stress about it and won't sleep because of it. Which sucks because sometimes I get just overly excited or overly not looking forward to things. Kind of frequently. More so the excited one. I know there's a period of time where I was just like super excited to go do a lot of things. Constantly. And so I was just not getting a lot of good sleep because I would be so excited to do something that my brain would go, well, hold on, what if we just think about this thing non-stop? And then you can't sleep. And onto the conversation of the sun that someone brought up. I don't dislike the sun. I think it's quite nice. However, I don't like being in the sun for extended periods of time because it burns me. And I feel like I burn easily. That's precious. Oh, to be young and excited. So excited that you use all the energy up for doing the said thing. Yeah, and then you're like, oh man, it's the day, and you're still super excited, but then you're kind of like groggy and excited where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, we gotta go. We gotta move. Get out of bed. I don't know, I feel like I get excited easy. It doesn't take much for me to just be happy about things or excited to go do things. It happens a lot too if I ever make a new friend. Sometimes I'll want to go hang out with them. And I'll be like, oh my goodness, I think they're sick. I want to spend more time with them. I adore all my friends. I think they're so awesome. They're also really dear for shelves of the sun. 1, 2, 4, 5. Face positive influence confirmed. Number 386. Dun, 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 dun. That's the way to be, not like those negative salty people. I mean, I'm not immune to being upset about things either. I try not to be negative. I do my best to try to stay more on the positive side. But it doesn't mean that I'm not like, oh my goodness, this thing sucks. How did this happen? It's very rare that I'm proper angry though. I think it's way easier to make me sad than it is to make me angry. And how's it going in there? Fantastic! Welcome, man! It is going fantastic! Thank you, AJ. Which according to the old text makes that the entry of those playing at home? I can't remember the last time I got proper angry, which I guess is a good thing. Heck yeah. I feel like it's pretty easy to not get angry. Getting upset or disappointed about things is one thing. But I really don't anger easily. Someone has to do something that really upsets me. Number 306 National Dex, my fault. Oh! That makes a lot more sense! Thank you for explaining! I was like, I don't know what this means, but heck yeah! Really happy. I have a lot of the people in my life that I do now, though. I don't think I tell my friends enough anymore how much I appreciate them. But I think they're swell. So if any of my friends see this, I appreciate you. You're cool. Sorry if I don't say it enough anywhere. Such a difference. Having good people around you helps with so much. It's nice to just be happy and wanting to go speak to people. See, start here. 1, 2, 3, 5. See, but that's kind of a weird spot, but we'll take it. I don't think we're gonna find a lot of good spots for this one. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It covers this section, which is what we need. Genuinely wouldn't know what to do if I woke up in those shoes tomorrow. I'd be so suspicious. What shoes? Hopefully a pair you already own, otherwise I'd be suspicious too. Where did I get these shoes? I don't remember buying these. Did they take my money? If it's up, I appreciate it, it's on! Enjoying your people? Do you not enjoy the people around you? Being around good people does a surprising amount for your mental health. No, it genuinely does. You have no idea. It's so nice. I highly recommend, if you don't already, really enjoy the people around you, to find people you do enjoy being around. And that are good for you to be around. All of my friends that have stuck around for years are all people that are awesome. Because I've had friends come and go just like the next person, but there's always a couple, and I'm like, okay, I just know almost from the get-go that you're gonna be an important person in my life. For probably the rest of my life. And even if they're friends that I don't talk to every day. A good example that you guys would know would probably be my friend King. I've known King for years at this point, and I just think they're super cool. Very kind person. Most of the people around me and given co-workers, at least 60% are instantly frustrating. All the people I enjoy are probably in digital space these days. Everyone else gets busy with families and like. No, that's insanely fair. You can't choose your co-workers. But just make sure if you're around bad people, make sure there's some in your circle where you positively influence each other. That too. A positive influence goes a long way. Bum, bum. Do you like spaghetti? I like some pasta, but not typically spaghetti. I'm not a huge fan of red sauce or most things tomato-based. Like, I don't really like ketchup, I don't really like tomatoes, I don't really like spaghetti sauce. So, not normally. But if you're doing so well, give it a thing for the hydrate, we do that real quick. Hydration is complete, thank you. How could you portray the almighty spaghetti? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, forgive me. Never like the early fish ups I've done. Most of my friends went off to their own colleges and such a while back, but we've kept in touch practically every day, but during games, funnily enough, we all went for the same degree. Let's go. Yeah, I think you'll find that, at least what I've noticed, is the older I get, the more that keeping in touch is more digital. Because people move all the time. People kind of do their own thing, go travel. But if you can keep up with playing games with people and checking in every once in a while, sometimes that's all you need. We need more land! We're gonna run out of room! I say as the farm's just slowly approaching this section. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta get back into some of my older hobbies too. I feel like I do this thing where I kind of just cycle through hobbies and interests. And I haven't swapped out my interests recently. Which is kind of a good thing, but also kind of a bad thing, because that means there's a lot of stuff that I just haven't been using that I really enjoy. Like, I don't remember the last time I sat down and proper played any of the retro games I have. And I have a backlog of those too. Need one more hoe and then a whole lot more seeds. At least 3 more stacks. Take the hoe first, gotta keep that in my brain so it doesn't disappear. And then get a whole bunch of wheat. This section looks like a nice one. I hope the villager doesn't destroy my crops, I'd be so sad. How often do wandering traders spawn? Does anyone know the percentage? That's 1 stack, almost 2 stacks. This song just reminded me how excited I am for Tamagotchi Life. Tamagotchi Life 2 looks so peak, guys. I think it's April 19th it comes out. April 16th, 19th, one of the 2 days. Tamagotchi Life? Yeah, they're making a second one for the Switch too! And the Switch. You can buy it on either. Have you played before? This one looks so much more customizable while still keeping like all of the fun features that are very Nintendo and very Tamagotchi Life. I don't believe I know that game. Oh my goodness. Tamagotchi Life was a game back on the 3DS where you have a little island, right? And there's a whole apartment complex. So you make a look-alike, which is just making a me that looks like you and has your name. And then you make a whole bunch of Miis to fill this apartment, and people would share the Mii codes and stuff, so you could just summon in, like, Hatsune Miku or something. And then the Miis would become friends, they'd go on little areas on the island together. Sometimes they'd like another Mii, and so they'd have a little heart bubble on their thing. And they'd ask another Mii out. Sometimes they'd get into fights and you had to help resolve them. Thank you for the hydrate, let me do that real quick! Bum bum. Hydration is complete. Yeah, Tomodachi Life is super silly. It was one of my favorite 3DS games. It did have the unfortunate thing of getting kind of stale after a while because you'd kind of just memorize the events. But it was meant to be a game you check up on every day, kind of like an Animal Crossing. I got someone into playing it for a while. I might check it out sometime. I only had the regular DS and the Wii growing up. If you have a 3DS, I highly recommend it. Plus, if you have a Switch, the Switch version will come out in April for the second game, and the second game looks even better. It looks like there might be more to do, instead of just having stuff get kind of stale after a bit. Plus, with all the customization, I'm so excited. 5. I just have to figure out if it's gonna be a stream game or not. Man, I'd love to go back and stream Nintendo Land. This song kicked on and it's the first thing I thought of. I really need some of my friends to be closer. That way it'll be easy to be like, hey, let's all just stream this today. Specifically people like Will and Justin, if they lived closer. The amount of silly streams you guys would get. Oh my goodness. One, two, 5, 1, 2, 5. Hello, Z Panda Security! Welcome in! How are you doing today? That's an nifty idea. I'd definitely buy a pizza for you about it. That would be so cool, because we talked about doing Wii streams and stuff. But they're not close enough to just do that whenever. Bum ba da bum ba bum. Do 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 do. Wii Sports boxing stream? I definitely want to do a Wii Sports stream at some point. Even if it's just me, we're probably gonna commit to doing the Wii streams. The only one I don't know about is Wii Fit. 2, 4, 5. you ever actually played Wii Fit. I feel like I've seen a million of those Wii Fit boards in thrift stores, but I don't know how many people were actively playing it. Was it fun? Dun, 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 dun. New wrestling thing is all really dear push-ups at a time. I have to put something here. 1, 2, 5. This works out kind of perfect if we just place it there, actually. It's definitely funnier. Julier? Did you guys see the talking flower thing? That'll give you the wrong time sometimes. It's the talking flower that I think they added in Mario Wonder. But I find it really funny that all of Nintendo's alarm clocks, or just clocks in general, just have kind of a silly mechanic. Like, what do you mean it can just lie to you? And then their alarm clock before that, the Nintendo, I think it was like Alarmo or something. That only worked if you're single, essentially. If it detects other movement in a bed, it doesn't work right. And I found that really funny. What do you mean it only works if it detects one person's motion? That was a construct, man! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Dun dun dun. Bottom. Oh man, Justin and I were trying to play some Cuphead off stream. And we realized we're just not as skilled as platforming games as we should be. It took us way too long to get past the first level. I think we'd spent less time on the first boss than we did the first level, which is really funny, but also very unfortunate. Hello, Ethan! How's it going? Welcome in! Hopefully you're doing well. Yes, are we running out of iron? Okay, change of plans. What we're gonna do instead is see if we can find any iron in any of the nearby caves, because otherwise I have a feeling we're gonna quickly burn out of all of this, and then by the time we actually get around to making a bigger farm, all the iron will be gone. Ah. Bless you, thank you! Alright, I see some caves over here. I don't want to go too far, though. There's also that over there. We can check that out. And we do have our armor on, so we should be safe. Our axe is a little low, though. I probably should have grabbed some coal so we could smelt things easier, but as long as we can bring some back. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that real quick. And hello, Derry. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hydration is complete. Thank you. Let me do the stretch as well. Oh, Homesy Fantasy, how are you doing? Welcome in. Stretch is also complete. Thank you. Hopefully you've been doing swell. Bum, bum, bum. Gonna make a quick stop here because it's midnight. Definitely go get some sleep. It's kind of sort of important. You get this coal as well. I don't know how much coal we have at the base. I see that like there's a secondary base, but I should just be saying base. We gotta go up here. Okay. There we go. I went to a Valentine's Day dance, but there was only 2 slow songs, and they played Fiend by Travis Scott. Playing Fiend on a Valentine's Day dance is crazy. The dance felt like a rave without illegal substances. Did you have fun at least? That's a choice! It's definitely a strong choice! I did, let's go! We were just talking about Valentine's Day stuff earlier. I was asking everyone if they had any fun plans. You gonna do anything else fun for Valentine's Day, or just the dance you went to? Doesn't look like something else that it's easy to get materials from. So we might just take that as a win and leave. There's some cool over there though, we can check that out. That is certainly a song for it. Imagine going to a Valentine's Day dance thinking there'd be like a hint of romance and you just hear fiends start blasting in the background. Valentine's will be the usual. Fun plans, you know, than the don't tell Faye things. The don't tell Faye things! I didn't even get to do a slow dance. I date to the dance. The first one I jokingly danced with my friend. The second dance I couldn't find her. Oh no! This is terrible for business. I don't know if I ever had Valentine's Day dances in any school. There were definitely dances. I skipped out on a lot of the important dances. I didn't go to my prom or anything. I went to one homecoming and so that was enough. First and only dance I'm ever going to? You said you had fun though. I think dances can be fun if you go with a bunch of friends more than anything. Maybe prom fast again. Heck yeah! Hopefully goes well, Derry. I stood there because I'm bad at dancing? Okay, for what it's worth, I'm also not great at dancing. However, I think it's extremely funny to just go for it anyway. to get better is by trying. Would encourage even if dancing isn't your forte. You can have plenty of fun just being there. No, this is true. Like I said, especially if you know people, if you have any friends that are going, and you're following your leader, push-ups at the sun. Do some of my hair, my boyfriend. Oh my goodness, I see you. I was done at 3 AM in the kitchen though. It doesn't count as night just yet. Okay, I'm actually going to bed now. Good night, everyone. Sorry I couldn't stay for longer. Well, no, it's all good. I'm glad you had fun at the dance. Sleep well there. What are some fun, not romantic things to do on Valentine's Day? Can anyone think of any off the top of their head? Can't think of anything other than... Ooh, getting all the candy is a good one. This is a fantastic idea. Especially if they go on clearance the day after. That's the move. Best time to get them? Heck yeah! Okay, sometimes those little heart-shaped boxes with the chocolate have decent chocolate. Sometimes they're not decent, and they kind of suck, but sometimes they're really decent. We're acting like you know one person and a couple to see if they play along can pick people up in a fun way. Wait, that sounds kind of funny. Have you done this before? And how many of you have asked someone to be your Valentine? Because I don't think I ever have in a super serious sense. Nova guy, character just nervous as heck. Two of us pulled the... Like this guy, the absolute unit, congrats kind of thing. Oh, heck yeah. That's actually really cool. Let's see, here. I returned from my vanishing, but then I played Roblox shooting game and it was fun. Let's go! I'm glad it was fun. massively failed the asking attempt multiple times. Oh no! Yeah, I've only asked friends in like a platonic way. Like, I know in high school, I made my one friend. I made her like a whole Valentine's Day card I drew. I cut it into a little heart shape. Ever heard the song? Check yes or no. It sounds sweet, but your results definitely vary. Oh no! I was gonna ask her over Valentine, but there's two problems with that. One, I forgot to tell her my name, and two, she hasn't responded to messages. Oh no! Usually the person I'm interested in asking is either taken or just not available. I don't know anyone to do it with platonically. No, that's very fair. Oh my goodness, there's diamonds. This is a fantastic expedition. Hold on. 10,000%. Two diamonds. We gotta mine around it in case there's more. The law of the land. Well, I escaped my curse too? That's a story for another time. Oh! Donates an hour better after like December 15th or so. She never responded to my little Merry Christmas. Hope you have a Happy New Year, and how was your winter break? I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or not. Oh no, you're not doing anything wrong. If they haven't responded to any of your messages, they probably aren't going to respond to any of your messages. There are very few times where this is not the case, which is very unfortunate. But better things to come, Zappy. We even mentioned it last year's stream? I think I do remember it. I think I was farming on the server, actually. And we had a conversation on this stuff. You have 309 pieces of 8 storm? Oh yeah, one more thing? Yeah, that was it? Yeah! There's more iron up here. I think in theory, romance is super cute. I don't think I know that saying, actually. I'm gonna check Discord or Biover says she's single, or there's some other person's name. Don't feel about it, because I'm the somewhat recovery phase from the last I tried asking out to figure out. Oh, if that is the case, I think I would move your interest elsewhere. If they're putting someone's name in their bio, me personally, would probably not pursue. Move reference, you good? Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, this is also true. Be careful that you're not someone's rebound. That at least try being friends. She seemed really cool. Being friends with someone there's nothing wrong with. Ow! There's something wrong with the skeleton though. think it's up here if these are where the torches lead. Watch, I'm going the complete wrong direction. We're gonna get lost in a deeper part of this cave. Is that a situation like that? I was about to become the rebound, actually. Just make sure you don't tunnel vision yourself. I'm sorry to hear that, Storm. That's why it's also super important if you do get out of a relationship to take some time to just kind of chill for a minute before hopping into anything else. Because on the other end, you never want to make someone a rebound. Oh, if someone's saying something about tunnel vision, it's kind of when, like, it narrows down to just that, right? So you're kind of focusing more on, oh, but they're really cool, instead of the, oh man, what is happening here? Does that make sense? Okay, I'm now stuck in a cave, and this was not my intention. I don't know how we got here, but we got here. And we have to make this work. Ow! Ow! Not nice, skeleton. I think I kind of get it. Just don't look at the positive aspects. Make sure to look for the negative parts too. But I nearly did. Yeah. Making sure you have a full understanding of what you're getting into is kind of important. Same here, I've done it a few times. The almost column is like, oh no! Not the length of your receipt! Love the music choice. Heck yeah, are you doing well, Gavin? Hopefully you're doing as well. Ow! Skeleton, stop shooting me challenge. Oh! How did that one even hit? What is the shenanigans? In these trying times. What are you up to today? Right now I'm trying to get some more materials, but I was working on a giant farm in my world. We also were talking about Valentine's Day and relationships for a second there. Yeah, I think that's why I got into a bit of a recovery phase. Last time I talked to you, I had quite some negative things. It would have been a no-go, wouldn't pay attention to them and thought they just had their own situations. I just kind of just had to stop talking to her. I realized how much negative stuff she had. Oh no! Yeah, that's always an unfortunate thing to realize. Anyways, how goes the game? The game's going so. To those joining, welcome to the Fake Games Relationship Advice stream! Yeah, with all the commentary from people who've been there. I mean, you just dump info and over my play. Oh no, it's all good! It was kind of on topic. We kind of just went into the relationship conversation because we were talking about Valentine's Day. It was bound to happen. I think we've all had situations where we kind of just had to take a moment back and be like, I don't know about this one. Remember, for relationship colorblind, all you see are green flags. This is also true. Relationships are an interesting time to be a red-green colorblind person. Oh no! Yeah. That's alright, guys. I've also had a bad habit of being like, oh no! I think in general, and not even just in relationships, but part of the reason I'm like so glad I have so many good people around me, I kind of have a bad habit of just trying to almost make excuses for people when they do things they shouldn't do, but it's done to me. Like, if someone's mean to me, it bothers me less than if someone's mean to one of my friends. So sometimes I'll sit there and excuse their behavior, like, oh no, they were having a bad day or something. When you just shouldn't let people treat you like that in general. My friends have said I'm somewhat good with relationship advice. I don't know how a relationship even works. I was like, I was, to be honest. Thankfully I'm not colorblind, just blind. Oh no! Yeah, that's a bad habit I know I have. That's also why I'm picky with who I let... like, who I become really close to, in general. Because in my head, when someone is like a really good friend to me, they're just someone who I kind of want to be my friend for a very long time. Like, I really enjoy being really close with my friends, as opposed to just like, oh yeah, no, they're part of a group. Has it happened on my end in one relationship? Part of why I'd only consider dating people who I know befriended and have mutual friends I trust. Yeah. In general, if you plan on pursuing something with people, I highly recommend being friends with them first. Or at least getting to know them better before just jumping into something. Me personally, I don't think I could ever hop in a relationship with someone if I didn't know them. Like, proper know them. Do you remember which is private recently? I seem to have a smallish friend group of like 9 people or something. Always know someone right before moving in with the person. Bum 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 ba-dum. Date people you're friends on for a while? No. I just think it's important you get to know people. I think I've seen situations where people are friends for a while and then they end up dating, and I think that's cool too. For me personally, it's usually like I get close with them, we become kind of like friends, and then if it goes more and more, cool. But it's also not something that wins a lot. You're still alive? Anyways, what you doing? We're talking about relationships apparently and mining in Minecraft. How are you doing? Sounds like a thriller alarm with a number of people I have known who got trapped in a bad spot. Yeah, always know someone with a truck. Oh man. Get a shop for some printer ink. Hopefully get the printering soon. As someone with a truck and helped out with that stuff, I have no problems with hauling stuff. Heck yes, Storm. hopefully we can find a way out of here. I've been kind of stuck in this area for a bit now. Oh, the said truck has been broken for a month now? Oh no! Need to repent, make some fixes on truck before I can drive it one day? It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, it's Tuesday, yeah. Now it's turning Wednesday for a lot of people. It has a vacuum link, it does just a red line and not slow down. Oh no. You guys got this, hopefully the truck repairs go swell. Where? I don't know how to get out of here. Seems to be a bit of a pickle. Dun, 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 dun. Is this the way out? Oh my goodness, it might just be. We struck gold. We no longer struck gold. Truck repairs won't be here for another few months. That's if I lock in. You got this, Epi. Hopefully if you want it done, you get it done soon. I am new. How far are we playing? Oh? Right now, we just got 2 diamonds, so we're not super far into the game. I'm currently trying to get back to my base, which I'm a little bit lost, but we should slowly find a way out. Hopefully. Maybe find an ancient city? An ancient city would be crazy, but how are you doing? Welcome in! So that means legally drive it. This is not a dead end. We found an exit. Is this the correct exit? Hold on, we have to look at our surroundings here. Can I find my way back home? I think it might be on the other side of this mountain. Which would be extra silly. You prefer a sword or an axe for combat? Anymore, I think an axe. I used to be a mainly sword person. But I think axes are quite nice. I must have to sleep. Good night, y'all. Good night, sir. Thanks so much for something earlier. It was a fantastic rest of your day. And now we're home. Now I can start smelting everything. Which we smelted the majority of the iron. I don't think that's iron we took with us. Which means we accomplished our goal and got some diamonds. Which is honestly more than I thought we'd get this stream. I thought we were just gonna work on a farm. I'm here, might as well finish the last volume of Demon Slayer. Or you're all caught up. Are you reading it digitally or do you have all the copies? Bolts in here. Drop off the iron. Now we have a lot. Your sugarcane farm is longer than the written constitution. It's just around the little island, and there's some over here. I can show you real quick. I started with 1 to 5, then I got the rest. Let's go. Did you buy the... Isn't there a full bundle of all of them? Is that what you got for Christmas? Then I'm tier 4 and axe PvP? Oh, do you do a lot of PvP? I should start doing more Minecraft PvP. I haven't done that in years. I should probably train myself so I'll be okay if I ever have to do PvP stuff. There's no way all of this and I forgot to make another hoe. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, we have a sugarcane farm going around here too. The goal is to eventually wrap this around to a village nearby. Which it mostly is. Another what? Sugarcane farm. Since we have the sugarcane farm over there and we have a sugarcane farm over here. Oh, fam, late! How's he been? There's a greeting! Welcome in! Which I think what would be fun to do right now is expand this a little bit. And then just follow it back. That seems like a silly but fun thing to do. How's your farm? The farm's going swell! We added quite a bit to the farm today. Bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. By the time you finish harvesting your sugarcane farm, The Rock will become president? Oh my goodness. Is this multiplayer? This isn't a multiplayer world, no. This is a single-player hardcore world. Oh, this area didn't even get proper time to grow, so we're not gonna mess with this, because otherwise the sugarcane's never growing. Do it. Dun, 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 dun. There's a donkey over there. How about your house? Zero progress on the house today. That's okay. There's always next time. Except now that we're gonna get around to doing the house today. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Dun, 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 dun. I think if this does something about in one anybody second, yeah, this does loop around to the village. Stretch is complete, thank you. Dun, dun. Ba-ba-bum, ba-bum. What's the objective for today or tonight? It was just make the farm much bigger. And now it was get some materials. We did a little bit of fishing. We got a little bit of sugarcane going over here. We're looping this around, which is kind of nice. That I like doing because it's fun and kind of chill. Thank you for the hot juice. Well, let me do that in one itty bitty second. Let me just grab this daisy. You guys have a favorite type of flower? I don't think I've used the trident enough to have an opinion. Is one better than the other? Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I have to go for lunch now, but goodbye! Thanks so much for having a really fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy your lunch. And no, please be careful by the stairs. Super important for your health and well-being. Okay, now we just run back around. We did all of this. I don't think we have anything on us to trade right now. We didn't bring any of the wheat, which we probably should have. We can always do that later. Why? Because it's not good for you. And no, I wouldn't do that either. Red Bull does not in fact give you wings. Minecraft or Hytale? I like both. I think Minecraft's always going to be a classic. I have been really enjoying playing Hytale on Fridays though. Do you have a preference? Also, fantastic gardening. Welcome in. If I didn't know you great, someone, I do apologize. Hopefully you're doing amazing. Eat some bread real quick. What are you gonna use all the sugar canes for? I don't know. I think they just look nice. Unfortunately, I only speak English. I do apologize, but hopefully you're doing so well. Baldafay in these trying times! Hold the phone. I have to quickly go bald here, guys. Please hold. I'm gonna disappear from your screens for 1/80 second. And I'm back. Start the timer. Let me look at the time. Why do I need so much? Are you talking about these? I don't need a lot of sugarcane. Well, Fate Chat, I must away. I have to crush and trudge through another day. Hope everyone has a lovely rest of stream. Goodbye. Thanks so much for having your stream. You're fantastic rest of your day. May it all go slow. I think Faye has a twin sister, just a theory. What? What makes you think I have a twin sister? So lurking go bald? Lurking and making me go bald's insane. You just stopped the lurk to be like, hold on. What if we removed her hair? One is bald, one is not. Wait, so in this theory, would that mean that if I had a twin sister, they'd just take over for 5-minute sections of stream? Just on the ready? Because this is kind of a funny theory. We don't have our fishing rod. Let's grab that and maybe we'll fish for a little bit. For the next couple of minutes. Or maybe we organize these. Yeah, we might have to go team organization here. Wait, this was kind of organized. Wait, I already had diamonds. When did past me get diamonds? Oh, these are for flowers and stuff. Let's move everything related to this chest. I have one just for minerals. I take it back. We're just gonna organize for the last bit of stream. It looks like I'm in desperate need of that. Was it worth surrounding basically a large chunk of land with sugar canes? I think so. It's for my enjoyment. So I'd say yeah. Okay, let's take all of the coal here. More coal. Anything else that is more materials, minerals, anything of the sorts. And no, we haven't gone to the Nether yet on this world. Sorry about that. These are tree-related things, though. Redstone counts for minerals. Put this in here, put the seeds with these seeds. Trees. It can definitely go in here for now. This is kind of just a random one. Sugarcane trees, we'll put in this one. That's not sugarcane, bamboo and trees. Alright, I think that's fairly organized. Time's up! Thank you for keeping track, Zappy. Make one gold apple with that much gold? Alright guys, I think on that note, we're probably gonna have to call it here for today. But I will be live tomorrow. Tomorrow should be some more Mass Effect 3. Which should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to playing more, actually. Every time I play, I'm like, oh man, this is a lot of fun. But on that note, if you're not in the Discord and you'd like to join, links in the description, use that and follow the side right here on the Twitch side. If you're on the Twitch side, I'm going to send you over to this person, who I think is playing some music right now. Just a heads up, they are less of a PG-13 streamer, and whoever else felt they really do push ups out of 10. Are you bald until next stream? No, next stream I won't be bald, hopefully. But on that note, I hope you have a fantastic morning, evening, afternoon, real fantastic day. Let's go. Goodbye.